Today, from the Superdome in New Orleans, it's Week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the New Orleans Saints taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
Interceptions in the game, so that was something that was harped upon all week in practice, because if he's going to help this team be a winning one, he can't give the football away like he did last week.
On 1st and 10, Fenton. That's out. And right away, he lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. They go play action here on 1st down. Rolling to his right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. Kamara is in. Touchdown, Seattle. 5. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their 2nd drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The numbers in last week's ball game for Robinson. 6 catches, 70 yards.
And they think they have a matchup advantage in this one. They're going to try and find some space for him to work and make sure he touches the football.
Throwing on 1st down. Fenton. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Fenton. That's complete. Demario Douglas with it. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And 3rd and 1 now. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Off play action. Fenton. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown, New Orleans. Juwan Johnson. At the 17. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down. The Seahawks at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to take care of business in front of the home crowd last week.
Yeah, it's always nice to get that opener at home, but now things get a little bit tougher. The good thing for them, though, is they take a little extra confidence with them when they head out on the road.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Smith and Jigba in motion right. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Well, part of why that play works is because the defense has to freeze because they don't know whether he's going to hand it off or keep it himself. And this time, how about that sleight of hand there? Gives it to his wideout. And that indecision defensively, boy, it hurt him in a big way.
Runs over him. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Here's Kamara off the draw. He juked him. 48 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well right at them and right up the middle.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. They'll try and run for the first with Bush. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Offense to take over once more. He had the short touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll begin again here on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Fenton. Left side, he's got Robinson. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Off the play fake. Fenton. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. Back to Robinson now on first down. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. So from the 37, here's 2nd down and a yard. Caught out left side by Robinson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Oh, here's a fake on the jet sweep and a give to Robinson. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. 2nd down and 8. Operating from the gun. Fenton. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll make it 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Back to throw. Fenton. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
Gay's key is good.
And get prepared for the rest of the game.
The offense and Alvin Kamara heading back onto the field. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. As it complete to Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A good pickup there, a 22. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Calvin Ridley. Out onto the field comes New Orleans.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
On 1st down, Fenton. Throw out wide is incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the 1st half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. And to the 46 he goes and no further. So he is well short of the 1st down marker. That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2. Looks like. The offense and Alvin Kamara heading back onto the field. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far the recipe working here in the 2nd quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back. And that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll just burrow his way back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the 1st half. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Dancing to his left. Gets past one man. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the lead grows to 14 at 24-10. The Seahawk offense set to go to begin this 3rd quarter. But Charles, for them, pretty good 1st half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead now, a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, and believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, It's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them too.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. First target, first catch, and a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
15 yards last play and 15 yards here this go-around. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. This one caught by Ridley. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw.
Quick slant finding Claypool.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. On first down, he'll drop to throw.
And he's going to look that one in one-handed. What a catch for the touchdown.
It's about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Another modest gain there on that one, and I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
They get 9 yards there, and they get a first down. Back to throw.
Fenton. That to the right sideline. Incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Completes it to Douglas.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. The ball comes out, and this will get out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because...
And he loses the football a second time, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And to the 12, that's where it stops. The return is held at the 12.
From the 20-yard line going in, that scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
And able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 7. Here's the give to McIntosh.
And they'll get him down here at the 23. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Bush trying the middle, and he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they...
And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big pickup of 38. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. They'll run with McIntosh. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Chase Claypool, his second. Ready to head back onto the field. Last time out, remember, they fumbled the football. That led to the touchdown. And, Charles, they were in the red zone, so that's a backbreaker. They got to try to pick up the pieces here on this drive.
Yeah, and I actually started to do the math here, so be patient with me. 12-point swing is the way I calculate it, because not only did they drop the ball in the red zone, they watched the opponent score a touchdown right after that. So their goal, have a drive here and try and get some of those points back.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Operating from the gun. Fenton quickly into the hands of Robinson. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. On 3rd and 2, Fenton working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Again, he'll drop to throw. Sets up the screen to Robinson. Only 3 there on the screen at 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Back to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It'll go as a gain of 4. And now it's 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw again. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Fenton. He finds his man. Complete. It's Newman. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Fenton. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Football as we march toward a conclusion. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here 1st and 10. They run up the middle with Bush. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Bush on 3rd down. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That one looks like he'll throw here. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because...
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just... The game can end with a defensive penalty, so they'll get one more crack.
So now you get an untimed play, which should be the last one unless it happens again and there's another defensive penalty.
Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end.